Hi everyone, welcome to the new chapter. So you might have noticed that it's been a very long time since I've posted on this channel. It's been even longer since I posted with any regularity. And the thing is, I'm trying to figure out why. I really like YouTube. I like creating, I like making videos, and I think it's really easy for me to say that I haven't been uploading because it is a lot of work. To plan, shoot, edit, post a video takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of energy. And so I think that when I really think about why it is that I haven't been posting anything to YouTube, it's really easy for me to say, well, I'm busy. I have a full-time job, I teach yoga, I got a lot going on. It's really easy for that to just be the default. Well, I'm really busy. But the thing is I know that I love to do it. So I really wanted to kind of peel back the layers and figure out why. Why, if it's something I love, can I not seem to make time for it? Can I not be inspired to do something, to make something? And so I've spent a good deal of time, the better part of a year, trying to really think through what is YouTube in my life and how can I get back to a place where there's joy in creating. And so a couple things really came up for me. The first is I never set out to make a channel about minimalism. It just happened to be something that was very central to my life and my value system and something that was resonating with a lot of people online. And the thing about YouTube is that once the algorithm finds your niche, it puts you in that box. And so I felt obligated to keep creating a certain type of content because it's what was performing on YouTube. So minimalism is still very core to who I am. I practice it every day. It's a value system to me. If anything, I feel more mature in my approach to minimalism than I did several years ago. But in some ways, I feel like I don't fit in that box anymore. And I felt that a lot when we moved. There's this idea that minimalism is an aesthetic, and the house that we were renting, that we lived in, was a minimalist aesthetic, right? It had white walls, we had very contemporary furniture, we had nothing on the walls, and so that presented in a certain way online that resonated with people. And then we moved to this house, which has a very different aesthetic, and honestly one that aligns with what I want much more. And people didn't like it. I got a lot of feedback that was like, this is not minimalist, because I didn't have white walls and Swedish furniture. And so that sort of, bristled me a little bit on talking about minimalism online. I felt like the message I was trying to get through about minimalism wasn't getting through because I always talk about it as a value system, not as an aesthetic. And I was like, if I'm just gonna have to combat every comment that comes in saying that I'm not minimalist enough, that I don't look the right way anymore, do I really wanna be doing this? So that's the first thing when I was really trying to think through what I wanna do with this channel. That was really coming up for me pretty strongly. The other thing that I sort of discovered as I was really trying to think this through is I wanted to make a video when I had something to say. And I felt like I had said a lot of what I've learned in my life, and I've shared a lot of what I've learned in my life, and I felt like I didn't have anything new to say. I want what I share on the internet to really bring value to people. And I felt like I was getting to a point where I was sharing from a place that felt like I know this and I'm gonna tell you this, versus sharing from a place of discovery and learning. And I really want it to be the latter. I know some stuff, but I'm still trying to figure a lot of stuff out, and I don't want to speak from a place of do these 5 things to become a minimalist. I want to continually share what I learn about how to live an intentional life as I'm discovering it. I really think that my life and sharing my life on the internet can be the message. So I think that's where I'm gonna go from here. I want to share with you discovering an intentional life as I'm doing it. I want to share from a place that is really raw. I want to share just a little insight into how I live and how I'm continuing to push myself to better define my value system and my beliefs and live intentionally. The truth is, I don't really know how these videos are going to come together moving forward. I think you'll see a lot of familiar topics. I am still a minimalist. I'm still gonna sort of share that value system, but really open it up to the ways in which I discover and learn more about living an intentional life. I expect there's gonna be more of this is me living and less of me telling you how to live. So that's it. I'm gonna attempt to kind of write a new chapter on YouTube. I hope that you'll turn the page with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.